So there's lots of tracks. This is a main thoroughfare. I'm on the Dight Road side. And check this out. This is the sand mound. Look at all the activity. All the tracks. I'm carrying Bijoü, but she is done walking. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's raccoon or weasel or what it is, because these tracks are not fresh. But it's cool to see where they're coming and going. Definitely deer have been up here because there's bigger tracks. But these are not deer. I know, Bijoü. Gotta find them. I saw some tracks earlier. Okay, yeah. Size comparison. They're not muskrat because muskrat would not venture this far out and about. They stay in there close to the lake. And of course there are tons of holes here. Definitely some are rabbit, squirrel. Lots of activity. Look at all those tracks down there. Oh, there's a hole. Okay, so that's definitely muskrat. Bring my trap over here. I can't zoom in because I'm holding Bijoü with the other hand. But all of these tracks, tons, none are deer that I can tell. I love tracking in the winter. It's so much fun. Of course, we do have lots of holes. And clearly someone is going in this one. So these are muskrats. Next month in March is my favorite time to come and start clearing because the things aren't green yet and I can get in here, not get caught in a bunch of thorns and clean up a bunch of this. That will be the plan. Lots of branches falling down. because they leap with two paws forward, not individual, one side by side. I mean, next after the other. They're together. So I think that's Fisher. And of course, with all these tracks of other things, of course the Fisher would come. I mean, it's like a beaten path. At the waterfall. It's frozen. That's nice. So it totally was flowing, you know, and it's supposed to rain next week for several days, I guess. And I haven't actually gotten out of the car, but I've driven by and the flow is going good. So, and all of this water, frozen waterfall water, is very encouraging that more water is going to go in the lake, which is of course the goal. I have to be careful here because this is like a sheet of ice. I want to see if there's any prints worth getting. Look at how, I mean, so nice. Whee. All right, baby. Oh, I have to shift her. All right, here we go. It's funny because it's so quiet right now. The wind is not blowing. I do think it's odd that I'm not seeing any deer tracks because they definitely come here. But I guess they haven't done it lately. Organize my grip. All right, so there. It's a little steep. I don't want to fall. All right, I think I'm gonna go. Here's the end of the deep end. It's kind of slippery. I need to get up on more flat ground and continue. Here we go. This is deer. Well, that makes sense. Maybe the deer aren't going down there because they don't want to slip either. It's a long fall. I can't believe how much stuff has fallen. I mean, it's a lot. Check this out. Look how many trees are down. It's crazy. But if I can get all this stuff taken and put over here to make the living wall, awesome. That's the goal. haven't really noticed, okay, any like place where, you know, an attack took place and there's a lot of snow mess. Sometimes you know, there's that many creatures here. You know there's predators here, but you don't see that, and that's a little bit strange. Of course, there's lots of dead stuff to hide under, but still, I normally see that kind of stuff. So this is an interesting area. This area is, of course, right along the road. You can see the road. But it used to be much more dense, and now it isn't. We still have some mighty, mighty trees. Gorgeous. Some big behemoth, but a lot of the little stuff is gone, so it's like the wall is so important to me because it eliminates the very clear, easy access into the lake. Bijoü, you're getting heavy. And the neighbor's dog. Alright, there's animals walking across there in the water. Like, well, the lake, frozen lake. Which always blows my mind because I know that water's super deep. But that gives you an idea of how cold it has been, that it would freeze over so much on the deep end that even the deer walk on it. All right, I am not venturing there. Not a lot of fresh tracks today. Not here. Got some deer. And just tons more downed old trees. This is interesting because that means toenails. And that one for sure. Of course, I hooked on them. One is visible here. Chewing away at this tree. truth, it could be human. That monster would have been humongous. And so big and stupid. Like, comparatively speaking, a kid could not afford to pick up a step. I mean, maybe they were running. I don't know what it is. Interesting. That's there. That's rabbit. Alright, well, the neighbors are there. So my guess is it's their dog. It's getting too wet. Tracks like hard to follow. Lost it. Yay, tires. I don't like that. So, these have been here forever. And someday I'm going to get them. Because they're nice. Clearly there was a fire here. You know, a place where they burned at one time. It's very close to the road. And like extremely close to the neighbors. And this is an area I really don't explore much. The lake, you know, is down there. But this will be the gator pathway. It'll be up here, and undoubtedly it'll be the easiest way to take down as few trees, or none, hopefully. So, that's definitely a place for deer bed. But, yeah, you can kind of get an idea right here of where the gator path will be. It's gonna go straight there. It's kind of easy. I don't even have to really tell them where I want it. It's kind of a given. I'm gonna go right through these two bigger trees. Look at that one, how many holes it has. But there's a clearing here. And then we'll just continue around. Check it out. All right, baby. Oh, jeez. All right, That was like I slid on my butt. Get the snow off. Okay. Are you right, baby? Oh, I know. What am I doing? I gotta get up. How's that, baby? Huh? Too many layers on. I don't even know why I fell. Like, there's just really nothing in here that made me fall. I don't know what happened. Let's keep going, Popo. All right. Here's the deer trail. Yeah, I mean, we know the deer are constantly here. This is their trail. Thorns die. Alright, so we should be able to go, let's see, down here and down here and around that way and join up to the existing gator path. So the gator path will go here and then continue up here and go around. Not going on the road at all. There will be no access to the main road. The only way to get to the gator path is on our property. Behind the pillars. Okay, we're allowing one deer. Yep. This is going to be really nice, and I think relatively easy for them. I had considered going in the woods a little bit with the path. I'm still not against it, only to make the path a little bit more adventurous than just, obviously we're going to go where there's an opening. But it will be totally contingent upon what needs to be taken down in order to do it. If we have to remove a couple almost dead trees, I'm all for it. But if it's beyond that, I am not. Alright, and now I am walking in the opening that I never walk on non-snowy winter days because it's Thorn City. But today I can go in it, and it's quite nice. This is also a very popular place for, oh wow, look at how that fell down. Popular place for the turkeys to go up and roost for the night. Oh, that tree, that suffered. And when I look at like a clearing like this, which is so open, it's definitely a place that, like, you know, a massive wind, you know, I don't want to say tornado touchdown because let's face it, that's probably not it, but you know, something came down long ago and cleared this out, and that's why there's no trees here. Look at how big this baby is. Nice. All right, continuing on. Do you know where you are? I wonder that a lot. Can you look, and have I given you enough landmarks to know where you are? You're gonna know in a second, if you don't already. All right, I'm not going on that pile because there could be something living in it. Squeeze through here. It's okay, Bijoü, I got you. Ugh. There's my baby. Holding her tight. All right, so there's the gator trail. So that's the cattails through the trees. And of course the lake is over there. So that's where we are. I have an old old table to go right there and some chairs, which, you know, will not last forever, but it'll be cool to watch moss growing on it and stuff. So the gator trail will come up here, and then we'll go probably just up here and through the thicket where there's a clear opening. That'll work. All right, and since I'm here on this side, I'm not going back. Might as well just continue back here. Baby, are you comfortable? Let me reposition. There you go. That's better. All right. Now, here we go. I'm really glad when I fell, I purposefully just like let the camera go, because as much as my camera is very important, obviously, I need to focus on me, and in this case on my dog, and us being safe before the phone. And so that's why when I fell, it just was like full drop in the snow. Hope you don't mind. Oh, this is nice. Good deals. Check out this tree. The birds and the squirrels are just having a field day with it. Alright, so now here we've got two tracks together, jump. So these are the ones that make me think Fisher. Possibly. Although they were pretty small. Deer. And that's pretty fresh. God, my left hand is killing me at this point. I'm holding my dog. Dog. You cannot walk in this snow. It's a pain in my butt. Here we got some tracks. Turning the corner. Gator trail. Isn't that pretty? Turn at the skull head. Continuing. I love this time of day. I don't know, I think it's like 5. Well, it's getting dark anyway. Time to go home. I'm gonna go down there. This is, of course, the gator trail. And I'm gonna go off of it and go down to the pedestrian trail. So, gator trail continues up and around. Pedestrian trail continues here. Hey, wait a minute. This tree fell. Mind you, when you're like, why doesn't she go this way? Remember, I am carrying a dog. Okay. We made it. So we got deer, we got squirrel, and a rabbit. I want to get down closer to the lake. There's an area here. There's always like, it used to be my premier bones and feather finding place. A lot of kills. It's a good ambush place, I guess. But I haven't really found anything here lately. I don't think I'll find anything today either. Bummer. We were really sad to see these two big ones go. You know, and the one is taking out this other big one. I don't, you know, do I get somebody to cut that, or, you know, I don't know. You can't take care of the entire forest. But basically what it's done is create this big giant place, which is pretty neat. Obviously water settled and frozen. And a stump pull up like this is where I had the trap when I caught the fish again. Okay, there's some of these tracks here by the water. Let's go down there and see what it is. There we go. So pretty cool. All of these trees that have fallen like this down by the pipeline, they fell years ago, and there have been enough seasons of rain, wind, where most of the dirt has come off, and now they're just roots, and it's gorgeous. Like, if I could hack them and get them, or, you know, I don't know, but it's very pretty. So, but in the meantime, I'm not liking how this one on the right is taking over that other one. I mean, they're gonna fall, they're gonna be on the trail, whatever. Okay, now, who's walking around? Okay, somebody tiny and somebody bigger. How weird. And they both stopped here. No, the tiny one continues. The bigger one, I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, because I'm a professional tracker. It was probably frozen and hard, and it was walking along from coming out of the cattails, going, and then it finally fell through. And because it wasn't as hard and frozen. So it is the same animal, just it fell through. Which makes me think, gee, I wonder if I'm walking over water at this point, because if that little thing fell through, I'm certainly going to fall through. Hopefully not. So I have obviously walked all the way back to the dock on the lake, but since we've had so many warm-up thaws, I'm not chancing it. Sticking to the ground trail. Only for my dog. Otherwise, I would totally chance it. Alright. And we're back on trail. Come here, baby. Oh, we're almost there. Quit being a pope. There have been some tree branches that have fallen down. I mean, recently, because we, of course, had this completely clear before winter. It's melted. I have these little areas where when I find coal, I put them at certain tree bottoms. It's just one of the things I do. Squirrel, squirrel. You hear the geese? Poor things. Bunch of them. I look forward to when they can land here. And I do get sad when I hear them flying around looking for places and there's no, you know, I don't know, maybe there's places in Moraine, but Moraine's frozen over too. So, I don't know. They find a spot somewhere where they keep them in. Almost to my lookout. And I am going to set this dog down. Yes, you can walk there. There's hardly any snow. Oh. My wrist is about to break. There. All right. Come on, baby. Oops. You don't need to see that. Come on. No, don't go down there. Nope. Come on up. Don't go under the boats. My fingers are pretty, like they've been in the same position holding the camera. I gotta get some blood flowing in them. Come on, let's go in the dark. Come on. Come on, baby. Go here. Come on. Try and rock it a little bit and see if the water's... Yeah. Right, there's definitely muskrats still under here. There's just too much debris and goop piling up. But I will get them. That was a great walk. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Little miss, eat the snow. You ready to go? Come on. Let's go. Of course, we're not taking the stairs. This is much more fun. And there are holes to check. Check the holes. I'm waving to you. Go. Let's go. Hoop. Yay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the walk. This is a long one. Might be my longest one ever. So you got a good ride.